Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again in the Forex market. So market stands in the consolidation and it's a bit choppy price action in the intraday charts, and it's always a bit more difficult to make the forecast on possible action when the market stands in this type of action. So the same in the Great British Pound as well. Well, in general, this standing in a tight range doesn't break the long-term bullish context. On the euro currency, on the weekly chart on the euro currency, you will see that market just stands in the inside week compared to the rally that we've got the week before. And from that standpoint, it absolutely doesn't break the bullish context and ability of the market to proceed higher to next targets on 2440. On the daily chart, despite the recent sell-off here, you could see that grabber that we have still valid with these lows, and those of you who have intended to possess themselves on this possible grabber could get a good chance to take the position, because the drop was even below the 618 support and very close to the low, so stop could be placed very close to the invalidation point of this pattern. So pattern here is valid as well. So it means that theoretically chances on upward continuation taking out of this top still stands on the market, which in turn means that market could continue action right to the weekly target. Although we have just 2 sessions till the Christmas, it's not much time. We will see. To name some negative moment for bullish context, I would say on the follow time frame chart. So take a look what we have here. Divergence we already mentioned yesterday, but take a look at the type of action that has happened. Recently, we see the acceleration to the downside. So this drop stands a bit faster than this one. And this is not a good sign for sharp upward reversal, upward action. Yes, potentially when the market stands in some kind of the pin and consolidation, you could suggest patterns in both scenarios. So it's upward, you could suggest, as we usually do, butterfly pattern, for example, easily could be formed. To the downside, it could be ABCD pattern, downside butterfly as well here, and maybe some other bearish patterns. But recent sell-off is, well, it's the factor that increases the risk, a bearish risk here. So everything stands in general positive, but this factor suggests that market still could show the deeper retracement. It doesn't mean that the overall bullish context will be broken. If even we'll see retracement back to the 1980s, context will not be broken. But this is a crucial moment for those who intend to take the position, and it's one thing if you take position based on the grabber market just moving up, or if then it will drop to these levels. So that's the moment that we have, and that is not really very pleasant for taking the long position right now. On the hourly chart, you could see actually the pennant that I mentioned. Here we have minor divergence, here bullish divergence, but well, I would not rely on it too much because it's not at some significant support area. In contradiction to this divergence, by the way, because this divergence right at the major target on the daily chart. So that's actually the background that we have. What we could do in the current circumstances. Well, in fact, we have on the table the grabber that is still valid, and currently we still could take the position with it. Or if we a bit worried about this sell-off, we could choose the alternative scenario and wait for a deeper retracement. So those of you who still would like to take the risk trying to possess yourself on the grabber, because we do not know, maybe some news will be released, you could still do this, because currently market the pattern is still valid, and theoretical chance exists that market could jump up. If you are worried with this and prefer to act more conservatively, you could use two things. First, just keep watching what will happen, and if market starts dropping lower, you could wait for completion of these patterns. So reaching of this OP first, but most probable that will be reaching of the 2025 area, approximately reaching of the XOP, if it will be downside action. If still you will miss entry with this grabber and market will start rising up, you could try to use the stop buy order right around 2275 area. In the moment of the breakout, you will get the position and you will be possessed to the 2440, because in this case, in the moment of the upward breakout, the chance on the pullback will be minimal. So it will be probably the breakout and upward continuation. So that's what we could do currently. So first way is still trying to take the position on the grabber if the risk is acceptable to you. If you do not like this idea and worry for this recent sell-off, just use two things that are not mutually exclusive. You could use them both. So when the market, and if market starts still dropping, consider the OP and XOP target for position taken. If upward action will still start, think about using the stop buy order around 2275 top.